What it do, man? It's your boy into the T, mi gente. Today's Sunday, September 6th. We finna go do the pray and do our prayers for my father-in-law when we're going, and that's why it's a little chilly outside today. So that's why I got my Under Armour on with a sweater on, cause that's how Chicago be. But today, what I want to talk about was what I was listening to my pastor today on the online New Life Church, and he was talking about Hebrews chapter 11, which I know the Patriot. I know you can help me out with this because you're the one that know the verses on the Bible. But I think it's chapter 11, chapter 12, when they talked about a lot of therefore we cannot hinder. And they talked about the hinderings that sometimes people face. Hinderings meaning like the stops that people have on their path or on their way to the righteousness and to what the Lord has set for us. Um, he was explaining that it's like if you're gonna run a marathon and you got the whole gear on and you got everything, you got the shorts on, you got the headband, you're ready, you're suited head from head to toe, but when you go, you got flip flops on. You got some flip flops, you got some chancletas for us to say, and you're not ready. So you gotta be when you're gonna go on that race to follow the right path, follow the Jesus way, like I say. You gotta be ready 100% and full throttle in it, and be prepared for this. And man, he got deep into it. It's like we there's a lot of stops that we put. There's a lot of stops that we put in between that path, like as in worriness. I'm sorry, I got my phone charging right now because I'm about to leave and I don't want to be without battery. But and then my iPad is not working that good, so I can make my videos. But me and it don't matter what it is, I'm making my videos for y'all. So, but they're talking about those hindering objects or situations that we find ourselves that stopped us from the not having faith, worrisome, troublesome, anger. All those sins are the hindrance. Those are the hindering parts that stop us from continuing on with believing in the Lord and having faith in the Lord and having hope in the Lord, mi gente. And I say because that's the way I always put myself in that situation. Like there's so many times I could have had bent, and I could have just been like, you know what, I'm done with this, man. I'm done. Lord, you forgot about me. You let all these things happen to me. But no, I know that like I've always mentioned before is patience with perseverance. You know what I mean? And if you got patience and you stick to your goal and you stick to what you want to do and you have your hope and your faith in the Lord above, then you do, then it'll happen. It's like then he was mentioning like our ancestors, not ancestors, but heritages in our family. We're all brothers and sisters, and we gotta inherit those things from them, like Moses. I mean, like Noah when he said Noah built an ark out of nothing. I don't know for what. Ain't nobody knew the reason why, but he did it. Why? Because he had faith in the Lord above. Moses, he was a stutterer. He couldn't even speak right. But Moses, I mean, but the Lord above sent him to speak and prophet to thousands of people without him even knowing how to speak right. But the Lord provided. He had faith. So so like they say, they did their races. They're done with them. What about you? Was our race? Me. Have you started your race? Have you started running yet? Have you started following that path yet, and give 100% in you? Because you can't be like saying, "Oh, I follow this, I follow the Lord's word, I do this," and be like half act. You know what I mean? And you gotta be all in it, all in it. There's sometimes there's things that I'm gonna say. I'm not saying there's sins or maybe not sins, but sometimes we're accustomed to things that we do that stop us from going on that correct path. And that's me at the end. It's hard as to say because sometimes even I find myself like, what should I do? Or what's stopping me from getting a clearer path or a clearer way to going on and doing what I gotta do, mi gente. But you know what? I think that I'm doing all right. I think I've been following I know that, like I said, I have anger. I'm human. I ain't perfect. I get angry for no reason. But I found out today that there's the righteous anger. You can get angry, as angry is not a sin. Now, but anger can provoke you to commit sins, and that's the problem. And because you can get angry, you see something, man, like whatever happens in the news, you see an abuse, you see a neglection of a child, you see whatever, you get angry at that because you want to get in there, you want to, you want to solve that. Why? Because out of love, you want to be able to solve any situations. We don't want to see nobody in danger. But those that same anger can provoke you to be like, okay, no, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna whichever way possible, whatever means it takes, I'm gonna get it done. And no, man, sometimes we gotta sit back, relax, and control ourselves. Like for us that's suffering through this, you know what I mean? We're going through this, but don't worry about it. You have patience and we have hope in what we gotta do. We'll get there, mi gente. We'll walk again. We'll have fun again. We'll party. I mean, we could have fun and party all the time. I do. We could do that. But you know what I mean? We'll get up and if we have whatever situation you find yourself in, you have difficulties in, you just have faith and hope and trust the Lord above, and trust me, He does good. God is good. God is good all the time. So, you know what I mean? With him everything, without him nothing. Like I repeated myself millions of times throughout all my videos. But I always say the same thing. Why? Because it's the truth. And I speak 100. So, but yeah, man. So today was just, dedication towards the Lord Day, like they say. The week starts off Monday, but the strong starts off on Sunday, baby. That's what we are. MS strong people, survivors, warriors, built for this. And so yeah, so let's see what the rest of the night brings. Hopefully it's nice. It don't get too cold because I'm out there and I ain't trying to get sick or nothing like that. But I ain't worried about that. Why? Because I don't worry. I trust the Lord and I got faith in Him, so everything's gonna go through. I do this out of respect to my father-in-law, like everyone should receive and get after their passing and after the calling of God, and from there they see what happens. So and then after that, I'm gonna be looking at my phone, watch the ESPN. Got the Lakers and Houston game going on, and your boys are NBA fanatics, so I gotta be on it. So mi gente, lo quiero, lo amo. Wish you guys all the best. Hope you guys have a good Labor Day weekend. Like I said yesterday, if you're gonna party, don't do nothing I wouldn't do. You know what I mean, mi gente? Catch you up on tomorrow.